This is a demo of an app called the MyPets app. It's designed to give pet owners access to information about their pets from their veterinary clinic. With MyPets, a pet owner can easily check on the medical records for one of their pets. They can request an appointment or a medicine refill at any time that's convenient for them. But the most common time that a pet owner gets into their app is when they receive a print or electronic reminder that it's time for one of their pets to get their annual exams or shots. The first thing that a pet owner sees when they open the app are any alerts that one of their pets has vaccines, services, or an appointment coming up, or perhaps past due. They can click on the services that they want to get taken care of for a particular pet, and then click on the link to go to the appointment request page. Brutus has already been selected. Here are the services that are being requested. They can indicate how they want to be contacted, and then choose a day, perhaps next Monday, and a time of day that they prefer for the appointment. They can fill in a second or third choice on their preferences, and then click to submit that appointment request. Very easy to get needed services for their pets. On the home page, the pet owner can select one of their pets and get a listing of their medical records, including any vaccines or services that have been set up for that pet, the date that the item is next due and what the item consists of. They can also get a listing of the visits that the pet has paid to the clinic and what services got taken care of on that visit. They can get a listing of the lab tests that have been run for the pet and see actual results of those labs. They can get a list of the medications that have been prescribed for the pet and the date that the prescription was made, what the item was, and when the medication would expire. And they can file a request for a medicine refill. The pet owner can also get what's known as a pet ID right inside the app, showing the vaccines and services that the pet has had and whether they're current on those items. This information is often required if you want to board a pet or have it groomed. The boarding or grooming facility needs to know that the pet's shots are current. So the MyPets app lets the pet parent get medical records and answer a lot of questions about their pets simply without having to call the practice. It is convenient and saves time for the owner and the practice staff. And as we saw, it's an easy way to request appointments to keep their pets healthy. As you can see from the bottom navigation, there are 5 screens inside the MyPets app. The main or home screen, the appointment request screen, the refill request screen, the health checklist, and the pet ID screen. So it's easy for the user to tap on the bottom navigation or hit the back arrow to move around the application, whether it's the native iOS or Android system or the progressive web app version that's deployed on either a computer or a phone. And if the application, either in the native form or the progressive web app, is deployed on a phone, swiping is available as a navigation alternative as well. So the application design challenge for MyPets was how to make a lot of information available to the pet owner without sending them around to a bunch of other screens. The design structure we used here is a uniscreen design where all the information for the pet owner is available from a single, simplified, or unified screen, primarily the main or home screen. All the tables of different information are stored in Caspio tables, and the user can open up reveal panels when they want particular types of information without going away from the home screen. So at the top is the practice information, and they can open up and see the contact information for the hospital and get links to directions, website, email to stay in contact with the practice. They can see the practice hours and open up and see or send a text or email message to the practice. The alerts information is at the top, and the pet information is at the bottom, where they can dig in and get additional detail on each of their individual pets. So everything's available on a single screen, hidden for the most part until the user is wanting to get additional detail about that. The only information that is on the other screens are the two screens that are used for request forms and the two screens that are used for report information. We are now updating the visual design to further simplify the look and feel of the app and make the screen more visually approachable and appealing. The MyPets app is built with Ionic on the Caspio WorkMovr app and connectivity platform. Because Ionic and Caspio are both cross-platform, the resulting application is an all-device solution working both as a native app for iOS and Android and as an identical user experience in the progressive web app deployed on a browser, either on a phone or on a computer. And the progressive web app that functions inside of the browser is an identical experience to the mobile installed native app. What we've done further with the MyPets solution is put a link on each of the reminders that are sent out that is a one-click link to get the pet owner directly into their application. So when a pet owner receives a reminder from their veterinary clinic that one of their pets is due for services, with one click, they get straight into their app without a login, and they can see what services are required, and they can easily make an appointment. This is revolutionary in the vet industry, eliminating the barriers to client engagement for the pet owner and the practice. And the WorkMovr team has given our veterinary clinics and hospitals across the country the most complete, easiest access pet owner app in the industry, using Ionic on the Caspio low-code platform. Contact Caspio or WorkMovr if you need a simple or complex app for a lower cost development, especially if you need an all-device solution.